Let's make a few changes. Ah! Will this work? Maybe. Oh. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see this real quick. Come here. Let me see how this goes. Wait. Oh. Look at that. Ooh, look at this. Hey, what's up? Look at this set. It's just a folder on the floor, but whatever. And as you can see, my nails are kind of painted. Yay, they're sparkly. Ah. Okay, so I'm using the Cricut or Caterpillar because someone asked for me to use it. So, yes. Let's all talk about teachers that we hate. My science teacher, I hated school today. Dude, Monday was terrible too. And on Tuesday at 2 in the morning, I got diarrhea for no reason, and I had it for like 2 days. For no reason. Like, my body can't eat broccoli. I'm just not allowed to eat broccoli. It takes away my broccoli privileges. And if I don't listen and I disobey my digestive system, it's like, nope, that's it. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so annoyed by it. It's dumb. Ah! Like, my science teacher. Oh, you guys, I wrote like pet peeves in my notebook. I'm gonna make a video about school pet peeves, but like I had to wait for a while because there's so many, and I swear I'm gonna forget some. I'll probably like make it part 2, but still, whatever. Okay. God. Jeez. You know, my teacher so obviously hates what he's doing for a living. I hate teachers like that who obviously hate what they're doing for a living. And they obviously hate everything that they're doing. They obviously hate children and they hate teaching. And yet, they do it anyways. And this guy had his like crappily organized presentations on his slide, Google Slides or whatever, with his terribly organized, gross colors and read the notes off the board. That's it. And I didn't learn jack diddly. It's so stupid, and he doesn't even like really explain anything. He literally. Okay, I'm grabbing another LPS as an example. I'll use like small and short LPS in this stream. That's the rule. So here's my dumbass teacher, right? And he's like, this is how he teaches. This is exactly how he teaches. He's like. So, he'll have the slide presentations up here, right? We'll just pretend this water bottle is slides. You know, we'll just pretend there's slides there. So, I'll be sitting in class, right? Just taking notes. Come on, stand. He'll be sitting there, right? He'll be teaching. He'll be looking at the slides. He'll be looking at the slides and he'll be like, okay, so take notes on the slides. And, so we have, you know, every time the hydrogen, I don't even remember what he said, so I'm going to make up crap. Hydrogen hit the helium and they collided, and it created the Big Bang Theory. And in less than a second, all that happened. Take notes. As literally the whole class, he just read notes off of the thing. I learned nothing today. And he was so slow and he talked like a robot. And you know what I really hate? He's just obviously so bored. Like, go retire. You're an old man. Go retire and frick off. Everybody hates you. Nobody likes you. You're like known to be an awful teacher. Like whenever I complain to somebody like, oh, I hate my science teacher, they're immediately like, oh, Mr. So-and-so, because they know who it is. That's bad. When it's only 2 weeks into the school year and I hate your guts, bro, you know it's a problem. When the first day of school, I hated him. He won't let us drink water because like, oh, the chemicals will transfer to I mean, he's chill. He doesn't yell, but that doesn't mean they're good. Chill teachers can be bad because they suck and they're stupid and they're so bored always, and they're so lazy with their lessons. I swear, if it's gonna be like one of those classes that he just sits there and lets us just take notes every single day. Basically, the water rule is like, oh, we're gonna have chemicals in the class. and they'll they'll travel through the water. They'll get in your water. You'll bring your water to the cafeteria, and then it spreads. Blah blah blah. A bunch of bee freaking crap. A bunch of horse shit. And then he'll go on to say, "Oh, please." Every day somebody's drinking water because that's a normal human thing. So he's like, "Oh, take your water, put it away." They put it in their backpack away respectfully. They're like, "No, put it on the bench." And you know what I hate? When teachers just randomly scare the whole class out of nowhere. He had like this microphone, and like he had a bunch of notes on the, like a bunch of vocab words on the board. And some of them, like, we'd have to look up. So he's like, "You can look them up outside of my class." So whatever, fine. That's still stupid, but okay. So a bunch of kids like tried to take photos of the board, and they're like, "No pictures!" Out of nowhere, he's just talking in his calm voice, and then he literally like puts the microphone in his mouth and says, "No pictures!" out of nowhere. Like, oh my. The whole class just went, "Whoa." Everybody just, "Whoa." Like everybody, and then everybody started laughing. It was funny. Oh my goodness. I was like, it was funny, but it was also, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What was funny? Like he was having us all take turns reading like some procedures or something. So go from kid to kid to kid. It was funny. Oh my goodness, it was funny. And like we would all, okay, this is one of those teachers that's like a joke. Like, they're just a joke. They're a complete joke. It's hard to explain, but like nothing they do can be taken seriously. You know what I mean? And everything they do is just so ridiculously, like, no one could take it seriously. And they think they're, like, teaching us something. And it's like, bro, I'm going to forget this class even existed in a few years. Well, maybe I won't because it's going to suck so bad. But, like, I'm not going to remember any of the info. I don't even remember what I learned an hour ago. Let me check, like, yeah, it was like an hour ago I was in class. And I don't remember jack diddly squat. It's like, they're just a complete joke of a teacher, and no one can take it seriously. So everybody's always talking and laughing. And another thing that I hate that some teachers do, it's like the whole class is talking, and the teacher's just like doing stuff on his computer, showing no indication that he wants the class to be quiet. No indication whatsoever that he wants the class to be quiet. And he's like, "I'm going to have to write some people up because y'all are still talking." And you're still typing on your computer. You're obviously busy. You're not telling us to stop, or like staring at our cold, dead souls like you want us to stop. You're giving no indication. You're literally still working, tapping away on your computer screen. How, like, dude, like, and I hate teachers who are like all bark, no bite, where they'll just be like, "I'm going to have a parent-teacher conference." That was last year's math teacher. Oh, he was so annoying. He was like a sweet old grandpa, kind of a teacher. So he was nice, but at the same time, he'd like, when the talking would get so much, he'd be like, "Okay, I'm doing parent-teacher conferences." He never did them, ever. He never, ever did anything. He never, like, sent kids to the dean's office or anything. He just said, "Okay, you talk one more time, go to the dean's office." They talk again, go one more time, and you're going to the dean's office. One again, and then just over and over again. He never actually does it. Oh, my goodness. And it's like, dude. And when you literally, why do teachers hate logic so much? Why do they get so offended by it? Why do they get so irritated by it? Like, my theater teacher, she's cool, but then one day out of nowhere, she just got like mad or something. So a kid, like, we were introducing ourselves, and she was like calling on kids to like, get up and introduce themselves. She called in one kid and it's like, "Yeah, introduce yourself." And they're like, "Oh, I already introduced myself. Please stand up and introduce yourself to the class." And they're like, "Oh, I already went." "Please stand up and introduce yourself to the class." Like, chill. Oh my goodness. She didn't even do anything. She was just saying, she wasn't even saying it rude. She was just saying, "Oh, I already went," like yesterday. She's just calmly saying that, and you get all offended. I'm like, bro, and it was so would expect it because my theater teacher's cool. She's rad. And then just out of nowhere, like, dude, did you have a bad morning? Like, oh my goodness. Dude, why do teachers get so offended? This morning, actually, this morning I was going to PE, right? And I was in the locker room. And I went out to the gym once we were called to get out there. And then I realized I forgot to grab my course expectations. So I went back, opened my locker, grabbed them, and went back out. But the teacher, like, not the teacher, my teacher's cool. But, like, this woman, you know those teachers, staff that walk around and do stuff, but they're not teachers, they're just staff, whatever. So there was a staff person. And she's like, excuse me, where are you going? And I'm like, oh, I'm going back to class. And let me grab another one. I gotta grab all these LPS, dang it. No, so let me grab one. I'm gonna grab her. Ah! Jeez, I'm so sorry. I flinged her. Oh my goodness. Jeez, poor thing. Okay, anyway, so I'm just walking out, right, with my course expectations. She's like, oh, where are you going, sweetie? And I'm like, oh, I'm just going back to class. And she's like, oh, why are you still in here? And I'm like, oh, I just forgot to grab my course expectations. She's like, we were in here for 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, but I forgot to grab my course expectation. Can you just let me go out? You're seriously wasting more of my class time by getting offended. And she's like, please go to class on time. I went to class on time. I just forgot something. Let me grab something that I forgot. I know 20 minutes went by, but I got dressed. You know, I had my tennis shoes on and everything. I was ready. I just forgot something. Teachers, get this through your thick skull. People are allowed to forget things. Yeah, I know. It's a thing that people do. And it's normal. Jeez. Oh, teachers trying to act like angels. I bet they do the same. Ear rape warning. Gotta make sure my phone stays cool. Let's go to my freezer. Do another fridge tour, whatever. And it's so annoying. Oh. Let's go. I'm gonna go do stuff. Food. We've gotten a lot of food from Costco. We got strawberries. We got hot dogs. I still need to eat. We got mashed potatoes. What is this? Pork? For someone, you got yogurt. You got this stuff. You got the pepperoni sticks. And then you got the eggs. Those are eggs. Get in there, eggs. And then you got cheese. Hang on, let me close this real quick so the door alarm doesn't. Okay, so we got cheese. I don't know why this is over here. Other cheese. And you got this salami that's really good. Pepperoni is sausage. And cheese. You got the salad, and then you got the peppers, you got the tortillas, you got whatever these are, and then you got this stuff down here, bunch of fruit, veggies. I want some salami, but I don't know how to cut it because it's so impossible. Actually, I got $40 saved up, and you know what? I don't think I've ever really showed the door. We got the mustard, the relish, the mustard, the ketchup. And nothing back there. We got the soy sauce or whatever. What even is this? What even is this? Ew, it's sticky. Apple cider vinegar. Nasty. This horseradish. Have we touched that? You got the mayonnaise, you got the pickles, you got the ranch and the mustard again and the mustard. Why do we have 4 things of mustard? Oh my goodness. We got tartar sauce with jalapenos. I don't recognize half of this stuff. Got jelly, more horseradish, no, more tartar sauce, jalapenos, that, peaches, pickles. Why do we have 4 things of mustard? You know what's good when we went to Costco? We got 2 things of Cheerios. 2 big old things of Cheerios. We got Kix, white rice, peanuts with like 2 peanuts in there. We got this delicious trail mix. The yogurt chips in these are delicious. You got the cans. You got the mac and cheese. You got the more cans. Lots of cans here. And you got these. And why is that here? Can people just put things where they belong? Yeah, you got those nut bars, which are really good. Oh, this is where we're getting to the gold. We got 1 bagel left. That's my bagel. That's my bagel right there. I'm having that. We got 1 English muffin, coconut flakes that no one eats, bag of peanuts that no one eats, crackers that I should eat, and all these things. Syrup is the bane of my existence. I hate getting sticky. And then a bunch of bags of peanuts and nuts and fruits. This is a lot of bags. And then we got Top Ramen in here. Man, these are good. If we go to Costco, get these. Get the popcorners. They're so good, dude. I wanted like the jalapeno chili or whatever. It was like a purple maroon bag, but we got this instead. Ruffles. We got trail mix that is open for some reason. Pancake mix. We got other stuff back there too. Mrs. Grass, girl. I want Mrs. Grass, but I don't have it. And then we got the fettuccine that's impossible to open. This is pretty much the same. I forgot I had that Blizzard. Holy, I tried s'mores Blizzard last night. Bro, they're good. They're Gucci. I'm gonna, well, I should eat. Ugh, what do I eat? Oh, Eggos. I want Eggos. I'm gonna have Eggos and a hot dog. That's a meal. I'm gonna put you on the pineapple. We got this pineapple. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let me just, well, I haven't eaten in forever. I might have a doctor's appointment. But my mom won't tell me when she's gonna pick me up for a doctor's appointment, so I can't tell when I should eat or when I should stream. I can't tell when to do anything. She won't tell me! Back to this. I hate it when teachers just creep up on you. I hate creepy teachers. You'll be sitting around class, right? And I'm just going to use her. The teacher will just be sitting here chilling. And then if like your phone goes off or something, my phone never goes off because I just turn it off. And I feel like I'm the only kid in school who does that. Because whenever the teacher's like, oh yeah, you could take a picture of this, everybody has their phones out and ready to go. Like, am I the only one who completely, like, turns it off, like, holds it down and powers it off? Am I the only one who does that at all? Does anyone else do that at school? Because I feel like I'm literally the only one. And then they skip to the next slide, and I'm not ready. I turn my phone off like you guys tell me to all the time. And then when... Anyways, so she'll be talking, my phone will go off or something, even though it doesn't, and she'll just stare at me. Or he, because, I don't know, my science teacher is the one that does this kind of stuff. They just stare at you, even though you turn your phone off, like, and they'll be like, you're wasting valuable class time. It was a second of a phone going off. You're the one wasting class, sitting there for a minute and just watching me. Like, stop, you creep. What do you want? Just get back to work. You're the one wasting class time. I want to just stand up and scream at my teacher one day. That's what I want to do. And like, oh yeah, I stopped talking about that for some reason. But yeah, my teacher had like, we were going through the rules and procedures and we were reading them, taking turns reading them. And since he's just such a joke to everyone, no one can take him seriously. They do stare at you without blinking, dude. Oh my goodness, they're so freaky. And like, we were passing it around, and since he's such a joke, everyone's, like, laughing as it goes on, because it's just so ridiculous. And one girl has the paper, and she's laughing, and we have, like, the microphone, and we read it into the microphone. So the chick takes it, and she starts reading, and she's like, it was so funny. Because she's just saying that into the microphone, out of the speaker, you could just hear, oh my goodness, it was so funny. And did you get homework today? Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And he's like, I don't understand what's so funny. Because he's so dead inside and apparently was never a freaking kid. He doesn't understand anything. He has no sense of humor. And he like tries to ruin it for everyone. I hate him. He's so... Oh! And my parents like make no effort to help me transfer. They're just like, oh, just do this or just do that. It's like they don't even make an effort. If you made an effort, I could transfer to a better class and be less like depressed. Seriously. Jeez. I started school last Monday? Yeah, I think. I don't know. I've already lost track. I think it was last Monday, though. I hate offended teachers. They take something so personally. Like, God. And when they do the bell thing where they make you wait after the bell rang. Why? You're so pathetic. You're such a control freak. Once where the bell rings and you have to keep us in there and you just sit there like a statue waiting us all looking at you and staring at you sitting there completely still because you need everything to be perfect and you need to assert dominance over the bell because you're that pathetic. Literally the first time our science teacher did that, people were just like, no, and they just walked out. And I should have too. It's so stupid. Dude, you're so pathetic. What a control freak, you freaking frick. I hate teachers who do that. They're so pathetic. Jeez, what are you even achieving from it? You're just sitting there. They just sit there. And then the whole class just stares at them, waiting for them to say, okay, you could go. What do you achieve out of that? You just waste your time, you annoying prick. They do it to annoy the kids. They do it for that sole reason. They're so annoying. They're so stupid. So pathetic. This is the most pathetic thing you can do as a teacher, you freaking control freak. What's wrong with you? You're sad. Jeez. It's so stupid watching them dumbfoundedly sit there. If the bell doesn't dismiss us, then the bell doesn't make us late. The bell does nothing. Little frick. I will walk into class late one day, and they'll be like, why are you late? You came in after the bell. The bell doesn't tell me when I'm late. You do. Or I do. Like, seriously. Then I want to do that. I want someone to do that, and then the freaking teacher will stop. And another thing that I hate, when you just explain something to them and they just repeat the same stupid BS thing. Like, dude. Like, today in class, a kid was, they had their phone out and they were taking a picture of the notes, because, like, I don't know, he was absent or something, so he was taking a picture of somebody else's notes so that he could copy it down in his own notebook, right? I mean, I don't see why it matters copying notes off of other people, because they're just notes. Everyone's going to be writing the same thing, so, yeah, whatever. So it's all cool, right? And the teacher walks by, right, as they're doing this. And he walks by. And he's like, put the phone away. And they're just like, he's taking a photo of the notes because he was absent yesterday. Put the phone away. Did you even listen to me? Put the phone away. Like a freaking broken record. Like I told you! Why are you just sitting there throwing the same logic at me, you little freaking piece of crap? You piece of crap teacher. You piece of actual shit-ass teacher. So irritating. I hate teachers like this. I hate it so much, and I hate partner projects. I hate it because then I can't do any, I hate partner projects. Like, why are you making me work with people? I don't want to work with people. I'm literally better off working alone because I can do it better alone. And I swear, every time I try to open up to people in my videography class last year, ain't nobody want to work with me. They just sit there. Come on! I'm trying to get into a group project and no one chooses me, so I had to work alone every time I cried so many times in that class because no one ever accepted me, even though I probably had more experience than everyone in that class. Literally, they suck so bad at the commercials. Literally, I could do so much better all on my own. That sounds so self-absorbed, I know. But, like, seriously, it's so annoying. Everybody literally just... And, like, honestly, it just goes to show, like, people who are neglected tend to be the ones who are, like, super self-centered. And they think everything revolves around them. Because that's how I was in my video class. People would never acknowledge me and would never choose me for their group, even though I was just constantly walking up to them and asking, hey, can I work in your group? Because I have no one to work with. And they just kind of sit there like, oh, sorry, we're full. There's no such thing as a goddamn full group in that class. Oh, literally. Or it's like, oh, there's nowhere to sit here. I grab a chair, bring it over, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're just full, okay? Like, oh, just say you don't want to work with me, you stupid, pathetic liar. It's so obvious that you... Oh, jeez. And then I had to work all alone, and I cry because there's nothing I could do. And then I write in my diary about how much better I am than everyone else because no one ever wanted to work with me, so I got mad and, like, said I'm better than everyone else. Like, even though it's a bitchy thing to do, it doesn't justify it, but it just goes to show, like, when people are, like, neglected like that, they turn into bitches. So don't neglect people and leave them out even though they're trying to reach out to you. Like, bro, you little bitch, you're causing someone to become a little bitch. Oh, it's the cycle. It's the circle of life. You treat someone like shit. And then they feel bad. And then they turn into a bitch. Oh, I should make a parody of that. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all, and it turns us bad, and we all hate each other. When's that hit single coming out? I'm gonna flip through this. I have a whole ass diary, but it's not even like personal shit. It's just writing my stories and whatnot. That's literally it. I just write about stories and dumb stuff. Oh, I hate it when kids. Dude, I swear, every day. People come around my desk, right? Everybody's chilling. Everybody's cool, right? I'm just sitting, chilling at my desk, right? Let me make this center thing. I'm just chilling there at my desk, right? Everything's all good. And kids start fooling around and throwing cans at each other. And they start going crazy and, like, messing around on my desk. Like, dude, go away. And, like, people invade your personal space so much. Like, go away. Why is everyone throwing cans at each other? Why? Stop. Like, I got a can hit in my head so bad. I, like, bruised back there. Feeling back there, it still hurts. And it feels like a tumor because some dumbass kid in the assembly full of kids wanted to throw a can at their friend because it's so funny to throw cans at each other. And then they hit me and they never even apologize. Everyone's just like, oh my God. And it's like, ah! Like, you gave me like a freaking bruise the size of a freaking tumor, you piece of crap. Yeah, I know, they don't even say sorry. And people shove you violently and then they're like, oh, my bad. I know, and they look like you like, oh, I think my mom's home. I think it's time to go to the doctor's appointment. I haven't eaten anything and I'm hungry. And I'm going to have to wait there for 2 hours so they don't know how to bring me in. All it is a checkup and it's so pointless because they don't even do anything. They're just sit there for 2 hours. And then they ask me questions and then they send me on my way. They're literally gaining nothing from it and it's so dumb. I hate it. I hate it so much. And I'm hungry. I don't want to go to a freaking doctor because it's so freaking boring. They never do anything useful. I hate everything. Everything is so... I don't know if I will stream again later because I made this for the sole reason of ranting and there's stuff to do today. And I need to eat. I hate it when the teacher's in the way of the front board. Can I just say that? What are some of your guys' school pet peeves? Jeez. Why is it everybody comes home and then starts smashing stuff? Like, dang, y'all gotta chill. I probably do it without even realizing, but dang, dude, dang. The ratchet people. I hate asshole students. I hate inconsistent rules, and we have supplies that we don't even need. And they like have the rules and then they just change. I hate when they don't tell you when you need to turn something in. Like, dude, tell me, like, the frozen rooms. Dude, the AC systems are so bad. When you, like, do a multiple choice and your answer isn't in the multiple choice, you're just like, oh, I'll just choose D, I guess. I haven't chosen that in a while. What? Oh, my goodness. There's this other culinary teacher in the building. God bless, I did not get them. So I'm going to use this as her. And, like, basically, last year, I had this culinary teacher. I have him again this year, which is cool because he's cool. The other culinary teacher in the building is a woman, and she is fat and old, and she needs to retire. That's mean, but I hate them, so I can say it. So, she, like, will sit, right? What? Oh! I do not want to go to the doctor's appointment. Wish me luck. She would see a kid raise their hand, literally just watch them raise their hand, just ignore them. I gotta go anyways, but bye.